game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Doué. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, where's he looking? And here's Dembele. Zaire Emery. Martinelli. Zubamendi. Moved on forwards. Zaire Emery. João Neves. Doué. Hakimi. Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. Zubamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué. Succumbs to the pressure. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mosquera. And it's played forward. Zaire Emery. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Zaire Emery. Great defending, strong and determined. Do have a chance to counter here. Over to the left. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Oh, that's a nice ball. It'll be a throw-in. Eze. That has been knocked clear. And that's another throw. Rice. Zaire Emery. Proves too strong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Saliba, gently down. Madweke. And it's Eze. And the shot! Gabriel. Zubimendi. Saliba. Saliba shifted upfield. Mosquera. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Real chance! He can get that clear. Capier flings in across. Cleared without complication. And it's Eze. Rice. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Martinelli. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Pacho. Aim forwards. Incapuyi. Rice. Arsenal playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. Played out wide. Marquinhos. Mendes. Forwards and with intent. Nuno Mendes. And he's there to clear it. Vitinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch.
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting chance! Martinelli. Up towards the front line. And he thumps it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Little doubt, that is a foul. Wiki gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. Saliba. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Capier. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Out to the left it goes. Caresses it through. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's come loose. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. Chance! Defending of the desperate variety. No way through, so back it comes. And he's heaved it away. Saliba. Eze played out towards the right wing. Hoeneß looking for a decent ball in. And here's Eze, shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a throw-in. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. Well, the ball's come loose here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mendes shifted upfield. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's Martinelli. Dembele. Hakimi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hoeneß. Nice control. Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Moved on forwards. Ball's gone out of play. And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And here's Doué. Zubimendi aim forwards. Zaire Emery. Ambitious ball here. Zubimendi with the clearance. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Martinelli. Martinelli, who does have an assist to his name. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. And it's Dembele. Doué. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia played out to the left flank. That's going to go a long way. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gabriel. Rice forwards and with intent. Pacho. Marquinhos. Pacho. Doué. Hakimi. Marquinhos gently done. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Saliba, that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zaire Emery. Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia, and here's Zaire Emery. Eze. Gabriel shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Played towards the front line. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. Zubimendi. Madueke. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vitinha. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Dembele. Shapes to shoot! Martinelli. Saliba looks to the other side. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rice, that's a sharp pass. Hakimi. Capier. Decent progress down the left. He's there to head it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Hakimi. Doué. That is a brilliant interception. That has been cut short. Eze, done delicately. Nicely intercepted. Doué. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. Nuno Mendes goes for the header! Sticks it away! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Out towards the flank. Capier. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Martinelli. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pacho. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Now it's Doué. Doué in acres of space out wide. Zubimendi. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Zaire Emery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gabriel. And it's Eze. And here's Madueke. Madueke laid out to the left flank. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The cross comes in. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nuno Mendes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hakimi. Zaire Emery. João Neves. Doué. Played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Zaire Emery. Chance for a shot!
Zaire Emery made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Vitinha with the short one. The cross. Mosquera getting this one clear. Tacho wins the duel this time. Eze. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Gabriel Madueke is onto it in a flash. Some good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. And it's hoisted clear. Dembele. Saliba. Zubimendi. Zaire Emery, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mendes looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Capier. Challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, red, nice interception. Rice. Gabriel. And he goes cross-field. Mosquera. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Zubimendi. Hit into the middle. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Hakimi. Doué. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's the shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
And it's Hakimi. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking here to chip it through. Calmly anticipates. Gabriel. And it's half-time here. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were...
Decent chance! It's a loose ball. And that has been clubbed away. Martinelli. Hakimi forwards and with intent. And it's Zaire Emery. Doué. And the counter is on. Now it's Madueke. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Doué looks to get on the end of this. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Incapie. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pass has gone astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Moved on forwards. Incapie goes on a run down the left wing. Pacho. João Neves. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. And it's played in here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Gabriel. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Saliba, Zubimendi, Martinelli, Zubimendi, In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Martin, and he's had a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Mendes. Played towards the other side. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Martinelli. Over to the left. Now it's Martinelli. Eze. He's away. Eze! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Doué. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nice physical challenge. João Neves. Pacho. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. João Neves. Pacho. Hakimi. Martinelli. Well read, the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Eze. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Oh, it's Dembele. PSG on the counter-attack. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Tries a deft little ball. Capier gets it away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's a throw-in. Doué. And it's Hakimi. Zaire Emery, cracking ball. Played in with purpose. And that's too far for anyone. Madweke. Marquinhos.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's run loose here. Capier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Incapuyi. Played into space out wide. Now it's Eze. That's the keeper's ball. Martinelli. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hakimi cuts it out. Pacho. Doué is onto it in a flash. Rice. Almost an hour gone. Saliba shifted upfield. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pacho.
Arsenal look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Turns and goes back. Hakimi. João Neves. Doué. He's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Finish, an absolute joy! That was beautiful, something close to genius. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Zaire Emery. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Madweke, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's played forward, and it's Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gabriel tries to clear.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Now it's Madueke.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinelli, he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose. Could be danger here. Out to the left it goes. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, sweet feet. Mosquera getting this one clear. Madueke. Great defending, strong and determined. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Zubimendi. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. Lee Kang-in. Hakimi. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Neves. He's in a great position. He's cut it out. Martinelli. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Rice wins the duel this time. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's the yellow card. Pacho, Vitinha, Zaire Emery. Madueke, Mosquera, Madueke. That's really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia, Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Zaire Emery. Rice clears it away. Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's a... Can he finish? That's not the cross he had in mind. Tries a measured ball. Madueke. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hakimi, showing good feet. Gets good distance on it. Hakimi. And here's Lee Kang-in. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Looks across and plays it in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Mosquera getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Lee Kang-in. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. Madueke. Mosquera. Succumbs to the pressure. João Neves gets over and intercepts. Keeper's got good distance on that. Subimendi. Madueke. And it's lofted through here. Marquinhos gets it clear. Great challenge, time to perfection.
The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mosquera, aim forwards. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vitinha, and it's Zaire Emery.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Saliba laid out to the left flank. Nkapie chasing after it. Lee Kang-in wins the duel this time. Hakimi. João Neves. Moved on forwards.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tacho makes the interception.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kvaratskhelia spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, great chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Danger averted for now. Hakimi. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good spread. And they've got a throw. Lee Kang in. Hakimi flashes it across. Mosquera with the clearance. Lee Kang in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mendes, played over towards the opposite flank. Kvaratskhelia! Should have equalised.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Saliba. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pacho. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Now that's well seen too.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And here's Dembele, and the shot! Rice. Just 5 minutes left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Referee's given a throw. A lot tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Mosquera calmly anticipates.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Dembele. And here's Dembele. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Oh, nice touch. Dembele's the chance, surely! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a good run down the right. Hakimi, oh, it's played into the area.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Mosquera, moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Oh, terrible pass. There will be a throw-in. Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Mendes picks it up now. And it's Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang in. Here's Zaire Emery. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. It's a little off target. Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. Dembele opts to play it back. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Martinelli. Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's Eze. Eze knocks it out wide. Eze. Oh, he's in! And the finish! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Played out wide. Very nicely done. And it's Vitinha. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
試合結果が16ラウンドで続く